This morning I'm working on the big 42-foot trailer that we have that's got a lot of stuff. I'm working on trying to organize that. I mean, again, I'm trying to do things that need to be done, aren't necessarily have to be done, but need to be done. So I've got, I rigged up something so I could put the sea kayaks up towards the ceiling, so that takes up less floor space. And now I'm going to head to Lyndonville, and I've got to pick up some L brackets, you know, I could make shelves with, and that way I can mount those to the walls with some self-tapping metal screws, and then put the ladders on the walls, and that'll take care of even some more space. I was just looking up ahead, and I couldn't have filmed it anyway because it was too fast. But I'm looking up ahead, and I'm like, what is that black dog doing getting ready to cross the road? So I slow down, and all of a sudden I see it turns, it's sort of on the edge of the road. It wasn't a big black dog. It was a big black bear. He went back up into the woods. So I couldn't have got a shot of him anyway because it was so quick. But they're around. So I've been doing some work in the big trailer, which is over there, and finding things, and I found some things I was hoping I would find because it's in there pretty good, and I haven't been in that trailer in quite a few years to really hunt around. So some of the things I found I was looking for, so that's all good. Then I decided there's a little issue with the heating air conditioning, so it only works, of course, if there's power. So I'll have to start up the generator to see if that's going to function and if that's going to work, because I can't find a wiring diagram, so I'm sort of guessing. So we'll see how that goes in a little while, because at some point in the not too distant future, I'm sure we're going to be needing heat. Not so much the air conditioning, but heat, yes. Okay, so see, that's what I was trying to tell you I wanted to do. I got those clamps with the strings so I could put the kayaks up, and that way they're up and out of the way, and you can walk over them. Frees up a little bit of space in here. And then I got some brackets and put the extension ladders onto the wall, so those are a little bit more. And next I'm going to empty these wheelbarrows and put the wheelbarrows under the trailer because we don't actually need them in here, so that'll free up a little bit more space. Just trying to get it so there's still plenty back there. We'll be able to get to it, hopefully. On another note, last week the lawyer down in Nassau was supposed to send the paperwork over to Eleuthera, and I've been waiting for that. So today was Monday. No word that it got there. I don't want to make reservations to go back to Eleuthera because it's 1 day to fly there. We'll spend 2 days there and 1 day to fly back. And if that paperwork's not there, a million things could happen. So I don't want to make the reservations until I know for sure that paperwork's there. And right now, I have no idea what's taking it. Whether they put it on a log and hope that the current was right. I mean, there's 6 planes a day that I can think of just off the top of my head that go to Eleuthera from Nassau. All you got to do is send it on a plane, somebody picks it up in Eleuthera, boom, done, thank you, finished. So, you know, in usual fashion, that's just one of the things. Still haven't heard whether the central bank has approved that we're going to be able to, you know, change it into US dollars. Just a lot of, so in the meantime, I, you know, go back and forth between Maine and Vermont. I do what little things I can do. I roast some coffee, like I roasted some coffee, and the guy who lives next door, he says he likes good coffee. So I brought him over some coffee to try, see what he thinks of it. And, you know, I try to straighten up the trailer. I do little bits and pieces of what I can, but I can't go full tilt until this house closes because it's potentially too iffy. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but I don't want to get in too deep. And so, you know, we've gotten what we can do. We've got the truck done. We've got sell a whole dog, rocks in. Also, I haven't heard from the concrete guy who said he was going to do it mid to the end of this week. So, again, I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. Tomorrow, I think Sid and I are going to take the grandkids to a place called Santa's Village, I think. It's over in Jefferson, New Hampshire. It's not a lot of fun for us, but they love it. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then I think Wednesday, Thursday, you got, 40, 50% chance of rain. So we'll end up just being around, hoping that the concrete guy comes. If he calls and says, yeah, I can't come, then we'll probably head back to Maine because there's not much we can be doing here. And we could, in the meantime, go back to Maine and with the both of us and then bring the truck and the car back here. So it's just a lot of this sit around, see what you can do. I couldn't do anything with the air conditioning unit, so I got to find somebody, electrician or whatever, who can deal with that. Not that we really need it, but I don't really want the wires just hanging out of the ceiling. I thought the lady told me that it was fixed, but obviously that's not the case. So what are you gonna do? Bit and pieces, little by little, boring, wait, do what you can. I don't know, this is how it goes. It'll all come together. And like I've told people, in a year from now, you look back at this and go, oh my God, wasn't that a nightmare? But it'll be done. And that's how you have to look at it. Yep, it was a nightmare, but in time, it'll be all done.